video today, I'm just going to show you quickly this bed extender that I bought recently for my Bighorn, and I've got several uses for it here at the lake. I looked at making one of these right after I got the Bighorn, because I thought one of my applications was going to be carrying 8-foot lumber from the driveway here down to the lake, and it's a pretty good distance, and it's a big elevation change, and there's not enough room to drive a full-size truck down there, so I was going to use the Bighorn. I thought about making something, but this one that I got from Amazon is actually probably cheaper than I could have made it. This one cost about $55, and it's pretty well made. It's rated for 750 pounds capacity, which is probably more than I would ever use it for. Mainly I want to carry lumber, a john boat, kayaks, and so it just inserts into your receiver, a 2-inch receiver, just like any other hitch would. There's a bar that comes out to here, then there's a joint where you can attach the next piece that's angled up slightly, and there's a pin here to attach that. Then when you get to the end of that second piece, there's another pin where you can insert this T-bar section, and there's a bunch of different holes here so you can adjust the height. And then on each end of the T-bar, there's another piece that has a pin that you can adjust how wide you want to make it. I've got it actually set almost as wide as it will go, and you can see with that it's about the same width as the bed on the Bighorn. So from the front part of the bed to the edge of the extender is 6 feet 8 inches. So here's the 10-foot john boat that I put into the back of the Bighorn across the extender, and the distance between the end of the extender and the front part of the john boat is about 3.5 feet, but it does fit really nicely in there. As far as the width goes, there's just a little bit of clearance on each side of the john boat as it slides up into the bed. So here's what it would look like if you were carrying 8-foot lumber. I adjusted the arms inward almost as far as they go on the T-bar part of it, which is probably how I would use it if I was carrying lumber. Unless I was just carrying a bunch, that would keep it more stable in the center and not as much moving around side to side. I think you probably could carry 12-foot boards using this, but it would be good if you put those on the bottom and had some other shorter ones on top to give it some weight, or if you could strap it down or put something heavy on the bed side of it to keep it from tilting back, because I think right now you'd be almost 5.5 feet sticking out past the end of the extender. And this is Jim's fiberglass slide that we use on the dock during the summer. He's kind of worn it out from so much use, so we're going to take it up to the house and rework it. So here's one more way that you might configure the bed extender if you wanted to carry some longer items like lumber or a ladder, but you still needed to have the bed free for some reason. Maybe you had some really large things to go there. You can reconfigure it pretty quickly so that it comes out and then straight up, and it will line up pretty well with the top. Maybe there's a slight angle down to it, but the one thing you would have to add, or at least for this one, is a small extender, because the receiver is recessed kind of up underneath the bed of the Bighorn, and you can't quite get far enough out to clear the bed. I've got it sitting in there, but it won't go quite far enough in to insert the pin. So it does break down when you're not using it, and it stores in about a 3-foot by 1-foot box, so pretty easy to put in your garage somewhere when you're not using it. So that's all for the video today. It's pretty short and sweet, but hopefully it's useful for some of you guys, and thanks a lot for watching. See you next time.